Thank you very much for staying tuned. Unless Peter throws me under the bus, he doesn't have any trivia for me, so I'm going to do okay. Peter Suneson has joined us from Walking Mountains. Thank you for being here. So I'm going to put you on the spot. Now you have to think up something quickly, and you won't get there, so we're all right.
Yeah, you know, it's still early in the morning, but thank you for having me. It's good to be back.
This book that I'm holding right here, The Nature Fix, very key to me. I'm outside as much as I possibly can. I take my daughter outside as much as I possibly can. Tell me what's going on with this book. Tell me what's going on with this speaker.
So we have, on Thursday night, the final installment of our High Country Speaker Series, and we have invited author Florence Williams to come talk to us about what nature does for our cognitive abilities, our emotions, kind of what she's going to prove kind of what we feel when we go outside. I mean, I know you're a big angler. Like you said, you take the kids outside, and we go outside to rejuvenate ourselves, to refresh, and, you know, to clear our minds. What she has done, she's got a medical background, and she's been out with PTSD survivors back from war, or folks that have gone through major injuries, and she's taken them out into the woods, hooking them up to different medical monitoring equipment, and is empirically proving what we all feel when we go outside. So, you know, we think it's a topic that'll hit home to audiences out here. You know, we live in this gorgeous area. We go outside for those kind of holistic benefits that are hard for me to put my finger on.
Right, and she's going to prove it scientifically.
And she's going to show us, you know, what the fresh air, what the breeze through our, you know, behind our ears, what that does for our cognitive abilities, for our creativity, and, you know, how kind of nature gets our juices flowing and benefits us.
Well, we talk about it all the time. People who live in the Northwest and they have these, or even the Northeast, they have these gray, dark winters. They never see the sun. Even if they go outside, they're still going to get some benefits. They may not get the vitamin D from the sun, but that's proven for all sorts of things in your mind, how you feel every single day.
Exactly, and, you know, we could extrapolate that, you know, take a family in the city, you know, that they've got this concrete built environment. They can go outside and they can, you know, receive the benefits from the sun, but she's going to take it a step farther and, you know, talk about what if those folks, you know, out in the wilderness where they don't have cars rushing by, you know, what is that going to do for their blood pressure? You know, are they going to relax? How is that going to help them become more and more healthy? So I think it'll ring home, you know, to people from all over the country. You know, hopefully we got a lot of visitors in town now that can stop by on Thursday, but it's really going to, you know, I think prove what we all feel when we go outside.
Well, that's a great thing. Those of you visiting us from out of the area, please do go to this. If you're coming from Chicago, if you're coming from New York City, you're coming from LA, you're surrounded by the horns and the people and all of that stuff, come check this out. We live outside quite a bit. It's beneficial for us to go as well.
Right, absolutely. And it's just going to be a neat kind of tie-in. You know, we've been focusing on health and wellness and the great outdoors this entire series, and we've had a variety of presenters come in and, you know, talk about unplugging and what unplugging from our daily life can do for us. You know, kind of comedy, how comedy can help us take a step back from the real world and plug us back into, you know, more of those holistic benefits of nature and the environment. So she's going to kind of tie all of those emotions and feelings together with, you know, empirical medical research.
Nice.
To prove what's going on out there.
Where and when?
5:30, Walking Mountain Science Center. It's free. Everybody can attend, families, adults, kids, you know, we welcome everybody. Should be a lot of fun.
Sounds great. I appreciate it. 5:30 on Thursday, absolutely free.
Yep.
Great. Just part of your speaker series that we get into. And you guys talk about so many different things. And this is one that touches you and me because you're teaching outside as much as you can. I'm outside as much as I can. And what you mentioned is pretty cool. Think about not just going outside, but getting off the grid. Hearing that bird, hearing the wind through the trees, feeling through your hair like you mentioned. Think about doing that.
Yep, sensory experience, you know, rubbing your hand down an aspen, you know, that not everybody gets to do that, and we are lucky out here that we get to do that. And so, you know, let's learn why we feel good, you know, when we're getting to, you know, use our senses to explore the great outdoors.
Very cool. 5:30?
5:30.
5:30 p.m. Thursday, The Nature Fix. Florence Williams coming in. Great book, great opportunity. Take your kids, take yourselves. Those of you from the big city, go do it. Those of you from here, go do it as well. We're going to take it outside with Claire for weather next.